Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Karlton Says Live. Happy Friday to you. Hope you had a great week. We're excited about the weekend started. I know I'm ready.
Yes.
I got some rest to get to. My bed is calling me. Yes. It's been a long week. Some rest. Some rest to get to. Yes. Yes, rest.
Yes, rest.
Oh, for those of you who are the first time tuning in, I'm Karlton.
I'm Tamika.
And I'm Terrence. DJ I Am is in the building.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
I love his intro.
It's just all gotta be special. It's like long. It's like 20
Karlton
seconds.
Tamika and
Whoa.
I am.
Right, he's rapping.
I'm animated. Come on.
We love it.
We love it. Yes. As Tamira Mari Housley says, "Do you be you?" So
Yes. Do you be you?
Yes. Quotes. Oh Lord. Okay, but seriously, on a serious note, of course, we want to start by we want you guys to please all of us to keep the family of Bobby Christina in your prayers. For those of you who may not know, Bobby Christina was found unresponsive, laying in a bathtub full of water, and you know, the family's definitely going through a rough time. You know, this is around that time when Whitney Houston died, the anniversary of that. So definitely keep that family in your prayers. You know, it's easy for us to try to criticize and talk about people and kind of try to put them on the cross and persecute and everything, but you just never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah, you don't.
So the best thing for us to do is not speculate, but to definitely pray and just kind of you know, everything's in God's hands, and you just kind of just go from there.
Yeah, so we're praying for the family. We hope for the best outcome, whatever that may be, however God works, we want Him to work in His order and in His way, and like you said, we're just praying for the family right
Exactly. All right, we're going to move on to our topic of the day. Now, for those of you who may not follow the Shade Room, they posted a picture a few days ago on Facebook where you can see a couple, like a boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't know if husband and wife or whatever, but it looked a couple was on the street. You see the woman changing the tire while the man is standing up and he is on his cell phone. Mm-hmm. So the question is there something wrong with that picture? And if you believe there's something wrong with that picture, and then another question is, you know, a lot of times we're in the age of where women are the independent woman. Mm-hmm. You know, when Beyonce came out with that song, it was like everybody was independent women who run the world, girls and all that great stuff. So now, you know, women doing for themselves and everything. But when is too much too much? Is it okay for a woman to change a tire while a man is just chilling? Or you know, what do you think about that situation? I mean, I don't know.
Okay. So you guys, when Karlton first directed my attention to it, you know, I visited the Shade Room. Mm-hmm. And before I looked at any of the comments, I said to myself, I hope she's checking the tire pressure. I hope he's Googling how to change this tire. Mm-hmm. I hope that maybe the tire was changed and she just checking to make sure there's no nail in the other tire. I just was really hoping in some type of way that I can make up in my mind that she was not down there changing the tire and he's giving no effort at all. Like I said before, I learned how to change my own oil. I don't expect for my husband to off the bat, or my boyfriend off the bat, to know how to change oil, change the tire, and this and that, because we're more, I can say in this generation, it's less hands-on and more, you know, I'm just going to get a quick fix and get somebody to fix it for me. So I can't say, oh, he's not a man for that, but what I will say is he should have been down there with a wrench, a hose, a pipe, something. He should have looked like he was doing something to help the situation. I just can't imagine a man standing there watching a woman do all the work and they're just on their phone like they searching through Twitter or Instagram while she's trying to fix something. I just feel like chivalry really died at that moment for her. That's just my opinion.
Well, in that respect, I'm going to do both sides of it.
Okay.
Now, I was in this situation literally for last week I did this. This actually happened. A young lady had a flat tire, a friend of mine, but she insisted on getting down there and changing the tire. It was almost a fist fight.
Oh.
I mean, we wrestling over who gonna get the love wrench. I don't know if she was trying to prove something to me or show something to me. Yeah, I got it, but at the same time, when it all came down to it, I was down there on my hands and knees changing it, and I just can't see, you know, just looking at the picture, I just can't see him just standing there. If he was down there with her, it'll be a whole nother story.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, but he's standing there look like he's on Instagram, Twitter or something. He probably just say, hey, check this out. My girl down here, changing the tire.
Like,
in that instance, couldn't he have walked away to at least people went to see? Like, I would be embarrassed.
Yeah, that's. Oh man, you know what? That's just. Yeah, that's not a good look.
I can't.
It's not a good look, and you a lot of times, I'm not really playing the other side, but I know we spoke about this. Maybe he doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
But in that aspect, that would have been a good time to learn.
That would have been a great time.
That's not. It's just not a good look. It's not a good look for the man to just be standing there chilling while the female is, changing the tire. But like you said, I mean, maybe she was like, no, baby, I got it. I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
If I knew how to do it, I would be like, baby, get down here. Let me show you. So first, we're going to jack the car up. Then we're going to take these lug nuts off. We're going to pull this tire off. I'm going to show you how to do it.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Because I know how to change, I know how to change my own spark plugs. I know how to fill up, all of the fluids in my car. I know how to do a lot of things, A, because I have a lot of car problems, and B, because my stepfather has made sure that us women know how to do these things. Not only do we know how to cook and clean, but we know how to fix up on things. I am a single woman, and I have to take care of myself. I can't expect for every time Dick and Harry to want to jump out their car and help me. That's just not reality. But I would have showed him at that moment.
Yeah.
Even if it was you and me, I'd be like, bro, let me show you. Because I just feel like it's a learning experience, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a humbling experience, and everyone should know. Even if it was the man, he said, baby, let me show you just in case one day I'm not here, or it's snowing, you get a flat tire. I just feel like Shivra died, and I just don't know.
Well, we did take a poll. I put it out there on Facebook for you guys to see and to comment. And I definitely wanted to hear from you guys. So we're gonna read some of the comments that we got on Facebook, and it's quite a few. Zachary Best, for you guys do not remember, he has a show, The Inner Circle Houston. We showed that here on Karlton Says Live. So he actually made a comment, and he said, in one word, trifling. That's it.
I agree with that. In one word, agree.
Oh, man. But here's the other side of it. We have Craig Davison. He's saying, this isn't too much, nor is it trifling, or for that matter, tasteless. See, males, you have to remember that the female does the same thing. It's her car. She paid the note. They're her tires. And if she wasn't there, she would have to take it to a mechanic. So why not have someone stand beside you and teach you how to do it hands-on?
What?
So did he just make up a scenario like me?
Huh?
He made up a scenario like me. I ain't mad at him.
Next comment. Here we go. This is from Jacqueline Dogan. Hi, Jackie. It's my big sister. She says, what the heck is going on right here? I know how to do this and other car maintenance thanks to my daddy. However, I would not do this while a male stands right beside me, my car or not.
Yes, Jackie.
I see that.
Yes.
Wow.
I agree.
I see it.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah. That's the comments we have. Again, let me just emphasize this by saying here, we are not opinion bullies. I don't believe in opinion bullies. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion, and if you want to say what you want to say, please be free to do that here. I don't
think that any of the opinions are bad either. We're not.
We're not saying things bad, right?
Opinions is just you agree or you disagree. That's just the world we live in. But opinion bullies.
No opinion bullies. So please be free to say what you want to say. Write in. We definitely want to hear from you. But here's the first here on Karlton Says Live. We actually have a caller who called in, and he wanted to give his opinion about what he saw in the picture. We have Quincy Kelly. He is an actor, writer, director, producer, businessman, and he's also
a daddy too. And his baby is so cute. You guys, I just want to steal his stuff.
And most importantly, he's my friend. So, but we have Quincy Kelly, Q, as I call him, on the line. Q, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I am not good.
Oh.
You're not good? Okay.
Tell us what's wrong.
When I saw this picture.
You what?
This picture is just, it does injustice to manhood. I hope this guy's on his phone trying to Google how to be a man or something, because this is outrageous. But all seriousness, my mother taught me how to change the tires, how to check the oil, how to do those things on the car. So I'm 100% okay with a woman being able to do those things, but my mother taught me how to do those things so that she wouldn't have to do them anymore, because I would be able to do them. That's the rite of passage of a man, I feel like. And this guy, man, he should be ashamed of himself. You know, Yeah, I'm coming straight forward. It's over. But this is crazy, man. You know, it speaks a lot to how we view relationships in society as well. You know, we think it's okay. Yeah, the women should know how to do these things, but it's still the man's responsibility in these situations. So, I mean, that's just my 2 cents, man. I am outraged. I'm trying to find the guy's number now so I can call him up.
Wow.
Don't talk to him or something.
Well, let me ask you this, Q. Let's just play the other side. What if the woman was like, "Yo, no, I want to do it. I want to do it." So, like, would you still be like, he needs to step in and still do it?
Okay, we can get down here and do this together then.
Okay.
If you're not doing this by yourself. I'm sorry, but we can do this together. And it would have been a whole different conversation if they were both down there supporting on the side together. But this guy's in a whole other world. He's not even there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. He is completely zoned out, and she's just down there working hard. That's outrageous.
Yeah, I agree. Well, brother, don't let this not let you have a good day. I mean, you know, I said, how you doing? He was like, not good.
Not good. I am outraged. I am hoodwinked, bamboozled, and appalled by this picture. Yeah.
Don't let this brother not change in the tie and not let you have a good day,
But
Q.
let me say this, though. We're all bashing the guy. And as a woman, I have to say that women, it is your responsibility to expect more from men. What you give out is what you're going to get back in. If you do not expect anything from a man, you will not get anything from a man. If you expect little, you're going to get little. If you expect a lot, you're going to get a lot. Respect yourself enough to know if you're not going to help me fix this tire, you can walk. Because obviously it's her call. So you can walk home. Bye. Hit the road. You ain't got to worry about your stuff will be on the porch or whoever it is. If it's the brother, I'm telling mama, but you still walking home. Whoever he was to her, whatever relationship it is, obviously he had hands because he was using his phone, so they worked pretty well. He should have been down there trying to help her. And so as a woman, you need to speak up. So many women walk on eggshells and are afraid they're going to lose a man and all this stuff. If he ain't right, you need to lose him anyway. You need to get rid of them. So have respect for yourself, women. Don't just let these men do anything. And, you know, as we talking about the man, we need to get on her, too, because that ain't right. Yeah,
that's right. It's like I said, women, at the end of the day, they set the standard of what they want in a relationship. So it's like if obviously there's a pattern that has occurred because apparently like I said, he's just chilling.
Yeah.
He's just chilling and she doing all the work. So I mean, like I said again, and you're exactly right. Women definitely need to have more respect for themselves and need to know that they are women and they should be appreciated as such. But at the same time, guys, let's step it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, again, if you don't know how to do it, you ask somebody. If you don't have a father figure in your life, I'm sure there's a mother who can teach you how to do it, just like you were saying, or I'm sure you can find one of your homeboys who know how to do it.
Right.
Or again, we have technology these days. Let's go to YouTube.
Yep.
Let's go to Google.
Call somebody up, ask somebody, hey, am I doing this right? At least try.
Right.
Give it an effort. Like, you not even giving it an effort. That's the problem that bothers me. Like, you didn't even try it also.
Yeah.
And then she didn't even try to teach him. Like, if that's supposed to be, let's say they're in a relationship. If this is your man, you should want for him to know so the next time it happens, you don't have to get down there again. So you should have pulled him down there with you.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah. Well, Q, thank you so much for calling in, man. We definitely appreciate you giving your response to this picture. Again, I'm going to say to you, sir, do not let this ruin your day.
Have a great day.
Have a good day, sir.
It, man. Thank y'all for letting me call in.
You're welcome, man. I'll holler at you later, bro.
All right.
All right. That man said, he said, I am outraged. He said, I am doing not good.
Not doing good.
And I am outraged. That's my boy. I love him, man. That's funny. But he's right, though. I mean, that's not a good look. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, even like I said again, he could have not known what he was doing and everything, but it's just not a good look. And somebody Instagrammed it, and now it's on the Shade Room, and now it's on Google, and now people are talking about you.
Bad. And, you know, if you want to continue the conversation on this, you know, you can still hit us up on our Facebooks on Karlton Says Live on Facebook.
It's Karlton Says on Facebook.
It's not Karlton Says Live?
No, on Facebook. We gotta fix it. I'm sorry. Originally, it was Karlton Says. It was a blog. We transformed it to Karlton Says Live, but it's still just Karlton Says on Facebook. So, definitely.
I hope people finding it?
I mean, they can still find it.
Okay.
Just Karlton says.
Just put it in
Just
Karlton,
take the live out.
and you'll see our face.
Right.
Scroll through
Right.
it.
You'll see it. Definitely. But yeah, let's definitely keep the conversation going. Go to our Facebook page, Karlton Says, and we definitely would love to hear from you. Again, no opinion bullets here.
No.
Everybody's opinion is counted, and we would love to hear from you. All right? All right, so we're going to go to our first video. It is my sister, Life Under Virtue, Can't Allow, and we'll be right back after this.
Yes.
Can't allow you to be in me to keep me as company because God against me. They wanna see me fall deep. No matter what you try to speak, I'll just turn the other cheek. Cause your words don't bother me. Jealousy, envy, greedy minds think they can stop me, but they don't know. See, I know someone much higher. I can touch beyond the sky. I know someone who's greater, bigger than you and I know someone who loves me, and his promises is true. I know that he cares for me, and will fight for me too. What's your ambition? Is your jealousy the key to crank show ignition? You tryna take off, but you're blasting me, hate me game at any cost. It don't matter though, 'cause I know exactly who I'm running for. Foolishness over it, I just digress. For it all, I pressure words won't make me less. I know someone much higher. I can touch beyond the sky. I know someone who's greater, bigger than you and I know someone who loves me, and his promises is true. I know that he cares for me, and will fight for me too. You think I'ma let you bring me to the level that you know so well is lower than hell, but you won't be the reason I fail. Can't you tell I'm so immune? Don't do me and please don't assume your ego's too big, there's no room. You off key, don't know no tune, and I just stick to what I know. And it sticks out just like a fro. Oh yes I know, so glad I know someone who's a qualified pro, who makes me clean, white as snow. Plant the seeds, the water will grow. Someone much higher. I can touch beyond the sky. I know someone who's greater, bigger than you and I know someone who loves me, and his promises is true. I know that he cares for me, and will fight for me too. No selfishness, be selfless. Think about who made you who you are. Don't worry about blessings, just make sure you get yours. Hey, 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 hey. Jealousy, envy, greedy minds think they can stop me, but they don't know. See, foolishness over it, I just digress. Forward on, I press. I know someone much higher. I can touch beyond the sky. I know someone who's greater, bigger than you and I know someone who loves me, promises is true. I know that he cares for me and will fight for me too.
You just heard a song called Can't Allow by Life Under Virtue. We love to hear you here. If you have any videos of music, just contact Karlton or I or Terrence and we'll get you on. This segment is our Black History Month segment that we have. It's the first week of February, so of course it's only right to introduce what Black History Month is. Black History Month began as Negro History Week, and it was celebrated during the second week of February. The reason why it was celebrated during this time is because it's the week that Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass was born. Frederick Douglass was an abolitionist, and you know Abraham Lincoln is known as the Great Emancipator. Well, then the black communities got together and said that a week wasn't enough. So they wanted to expand it into a month. So this is the reason why we celebrate Black History Month in February. So many people talk about how it's only 28 days in February, but that is the significance, and actually the black community asked for February. It wasn't just something that was given to us, it's what they asked for. So the first celebration of Black History Month took place at Kent State in 1970. So that was when we first celebrated Black History Month. Okay. So the person that we're highlighting today is going to be Shirley Chisholm. She was a New York Congresswoman from 1969 to 1983. In 1968, she became the first African American elected to Congress. On January 25th, 1972, she became the first major black party and first black woman to run for president. She actually had a presidential nomination. And of course, she is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. We want to honor you, Shirley Chisholm. We thank you for your contributions to the black community, and we thank you for your hard work thus far. And the quote for this month is, Black History Month is a celebration, but black history is a lifetime education. So educate yourself, just like we educate ourselves on everything else. Don't just take this month to learn as much as you can. Try to educate yourself a little bit throughout the year on black history, just like we do with anything else. And with that, that's our Black History Month segment. And now off to you, Karlton, with our interview for the day.
Thank you, Tamika, so much for that Black History moment. That's definitely important. Like I said, February, definitely Black History Month. Didn't really know a lot about that, the Black History Week and everything. I knew it was a week, but wow, definitely some good information. That we definitely appreciate. We'll be having that every week here on Karlton Says Live, because it's definitely important that we highlight our African American heroes and their contributions to, you know, our lives, because without them we would not be where we are today. All right, so we are here because with the man himself, he's a photographer, man. You know, if you have taken pictures here in Augusta, then you know this guy right here. That's right, I'm talking about Terry Newsome, also AKA Styles of Styles Photography. Thank you, sir, for joining me today.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for coming out. Again, here at Karlton Says Live, we want to highlight people who are definitely making moves, who are definitely moving towards their dreams and everything. So Terry, how did you get started with photography?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've been taking pictures since like 6th grade. It was just something I did just for the fun of it. And I did somebody pictures and they paid me, and I said, hey, hold up, I might be onto something. So, I mean, it started from a 35 millimeter camera up to, you know, the big boards now.
Okay.
So it was something that I got into, played around with, and here I am today.
Okay. Well, see, now I've known Terry for a long time. Me and Terry grew up together at Great Young Zion Baptist Church. And so he's you know, he's older than me, but I just remember as a young person, I used to see him. You know, he was taking pictures. You know, I see him like with his camera. He used to do the flash and everything. So I think that's great to see. You know, from where you were to where you are now. Now, how many? I don't know if you can recall, but how many pictures have? Like, how many photo shoots and stuff? How many have you done? I know you keep track sometimes. I see it on Facebook, but do you know how many you've done up to now?
I have a 500 gig hard drive,
okay,
and it has over 1,000 photos on it. For as weddings, December 19th I knocked out 105, and I have 3 booked for this year so far.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
So,
that's good. Now, like I said, you work with models when you're doing your photo shoots and everything. What are you looking for? Like what advice can you give somebody out there who's trying to get into modeling and everything? Because I know, you know, sometimes, like I said, this is a craft and it's a field. Like, so when you're looking for models, what exactly are you looking for when it comes to that?
I would say they spirit, because you have a lot of people that say, "Oh, I want to be a model. I want to be a model," and then they do one photo shoot and don't do nothing else. So I would say, you know, if you want to do a photo shoot, do a photo shoot. If you want to be a model, be a model. You know, photo shoots and models are totally two different things to me. Because with a model, you're pursuing a career to actually get paid. With a photo shoot, you're doing it to put pictures up on either Facebook, Instagram, or in your house. I've dealt with all types. Some people say, "Hey, I'm a model." Some people say, "I just want to do a photo shoot." Okay, let's do it. You know, but I would say this: a photo shoot, to me, is fun, because I've been to different photo shoots with different photographers, and it's just dry. You know, with me, I talk to you through the whole thing. I can just meet you that day, but we gonna have fun. And I just want, you know, people to know that a photo shoot is not just, you know, taking pictures. It's having fun at the same time.
Okay. So what is, when it comes to models, what is like a pet peeve? If you had to name one, what's one thing that you do not like? Because I know sometimes models can have that little air about them sometimes, or that little diva and behavior. But what's the one thing, if you had to put it out there before somebody ever comes to you, what's the one thing you do not like, so they won't make that mistake when they come for a photo shoot?
I've learned over the years, if you do not have your makeup done, do not come and take pictures. Because I know several makeup artists, and I will call them and say, "Hey, can you do some makeup?" And the model will be like, "Oh, I don't wear makeup." But you a model. So that is now one of my biggest pet peeves. If you don't wear makeup, I mean, hey, you know, that's your thing. But for a photo shoot, it's one time. I will put it out there. I have been dipping and dabbing in makeup. I am not where I want to be, so I will not put it out there like, "Oh, I'll do it." But, you know, I will have someone to come and have it done just for that photo shoot, because when you see the difference between a dry face and a made-up face, oh, man, I love it. I mean, you know, you get edited and stuff, but, I mean, some blemishes you just can't hide. So I say that's my biggest pet peeve: have your makeup done. I'm sorry.
Keeping it real, I love it. Now, there's someone who wants to be a photographer, who wants to get involved with it. What's your advice? How can you encourage somebody out there who's looking, like, they're watching this and they're like, "Oh, I want to get into photography. I'm interested, but I just don't know how to get started." What's your word of advice for them?
The first thing I would say is to get a camera. And if you're going to get a camera, get a big boy. Get it on DSLR, because you're going to eventually take yourself up to that. You know, starting off with something that's in your budget, if you got to, do what you got to do. I have 5 cameras, and I have a little 35mm, but I also have 3 big boy cameras. And just get out there and just get kids, because kids never stay still. You know, if they're not moving, they're running. If they don't want to smile, they're frowning. Excuse me. I mean, and then move on to plus size women, plus size men, because you have angles, you have lightning and everything. And I mean, also with me, I teach at Laney. I teach a photography class at Laney. And them kids, they actually like to learn. You know, it's shocking, you know, that kids would want to learn about photography, but I would just say, get, you know, a camera, inbox me, and I mean, I don't have a problem with coming out showing you on my days off. Okay,
that's good. I was just about to, that's what the next question was. If somebody wanted to get in contact with you, either to learn about photography, or if they were interested in doing a photo shoot, or particularly, I'm getting my words mixed up, are trying to get into the modeling field, how can they do so?
For as learning about photography, you can inbox me on Styles Photography on Facebook, Instagram me, direct message on Mr. Styles P, or email me, styles.photography, that's stylez.photography at Yahoo. And we'll set up a date. You know, I like showing my talent, because I have had some photographers come from up under me, and they up there with me. You know, ain't better than me, but they up there with me. Lord, I love them. I can't give them all that. I will give you 50%, and I want you to learn the other 50% on your own.
Okay, always a good lesson, man. Yeah. I think that's awesome. So definitely, like I said, y'all take those words of advice, man. If you guys want to get into photography, or you want to get into modeling, or you just want to photo shoot to put on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hit up Styles, you know what I'm saying? He definitely does some great pictures. I know from experience because I've done a photo shoot before. It was awesome. So I need to do another one now that I'm lost and found. So we need to do another one. So. Well, Terry, thank you so much for joining us, man, on Karlton Says Live. Thank you so much for coming by, man. We really appreciate it. And you know, I was looking for guests here, so if you guys want to be a guest, highlight your talent, got your actor, actress, model, singer, songwriter, photographer, or you got a business, we love to hear from you. We love to have you here as a guest because we want to highlight you. This is very important that we highlight the people who are making moves in the community because, I mean, we don't do it, who else is going to do it, right? Exactly. All right, so we're going to throw to our video, Lively Stones. Love this group, man. They're a rap group, but they're a group with a message, and I love it. So you guys are going to love this video. Y'all check it out. We'll be right back with some more entertainment news. Karlton Says Live. Peace easy.
Okay, I want it. Jesus, M-O-R-E. The word is so simplistic and real, come and get it. It's written for your benefit to gain eternal living. Crucifixion fixed the friction that it came from the beginning. Now he's giving out forgiveness, you, your children, and your siblings. Just listen, it's all about the kingdom that he's building and how we take position in the spirit, not your feelings. Yo, it don't matter if you're 50 or you're just a kid. Be unashamed to praise his name, dance like David did. Y'all let my Jesus sing, get your net and start fishing. Make disciples of the nations, y'all, that's the mission. No longer of the world, I rejoice, but in addition, Christ makes my sins history like prohibition. He came to bring abundance of the life that was evicted. You taste and see, I guarantee that you'll be addicted. No longer bound by chains, y'all, my savior was uplifted. So not only am I gonna look holy, I'm gonna live it.
Hey, yo, we in it for the Lord with a message for the poor. He's knocking at your door, and he came to give you more faith, more joy, more love, more life, more peace, more power, more gas, more Christ. Hey, yo, we in it for the Lord with a message for the poor. He's knocking at your door, and he came to give you more faith, more joy, more love, more life, more peace, more power, more gas, more Christ.
The people of this generation feed off seeking pleasure. The richest fame and glory that the human eye can measure. All the money you could dream about, but still go talk to shrinks. Cause they don't understand above all that we ask and think that exceeding abundantly. Life that we live by, it was Jesus that funded me. The blessings from the Most High. The children of the world are only reaching for the condiments. The faith of Jehovah Jireh reaping all the benefits. The blessing of the Lord, he make it rich and adds no sorrow. To he that walks upright so he can lend while others borrow. But how can one be wealthy when he's walking in hypocrisy? By passing God to collect, but this is not monopoly. It's not a game, it's kingdom talk, so take it very serious. Your storehouse can be limitless when Christ has his hand in it. This walk in life is blessed when your steps follow instructions. He wants to give you more, so stop boarding out his functions.
Hey, yo, we in it for the Lord with a message for the poor. He's knocking at your door, and he came to give you more faith, more joy, more love, more life, more peace, more power, more gas, more Christ. Hey, yo, we in it for the Lord with a message for the poor. He's knocking at your door, and he came to give you more faith, more joy, more love, more life, more peace, more power, more gas, more Christ. So tell him we want more. We want more. Holla, we want more. We want more. So tell him we want more. We want more. Holla, we want more. We know that sickness and its symptoms have ascended through the sentence. In its infancy and innocence, humanity was sinless. But disobedience provoked immediate destruction to an economic drought from unlimited production. Consumption was a tool, but it became the fool's agenda. The lender's now a beggar, so are you who won't surrender. The inner man is slender cause the word has been neglected, and idols are erected through the intellect's infection. Connection of defection defective information in your conscience. Rejected revelation of the source of our bondage. Instead of paying homage to the Holy One, we killed him when all he wanted was to see his image in his children. That's why he gave us power over poverty and porn, and promised us that those who would repent could be reborn. He never wanted us to suffer lack, so he was torn to bring the wealth of heaven through the God in human form. Hey, yo, we in it for the Lord with a message for the poor. He's knocking at your door, and he came to give you more faith, more joy, more love, more life, more peace, more power, more cash, more Christ. Hey, yo, we in it for the Lord with a message for the poor. He's knocking at your door, and he came to give you more faith, more joy, more love, more life, more peace, more power, more cash, more Christ. So tell him we want more. We want more. Holla, we want more. We want more. So tell him we want more. We want more. Holla, we want more. We want more.
Alright, and that was Lively Stones with their video. We need some new music, Lively Stones. Y'all come together and y'all make some new music for us. We're still campaigning Shot P too.
Yes.
We need that video,
Yes.
fresher than you.
Fresher than you.
Yes, please. So we need that. And so for all you artists out there, if you want to get your music video here on Karlton Says Live, all you gotta do is hit us up. Hit us up on our Facebook page. Like us, Karlton Says, just Karlton Says. Like that page.
Yes.
And send us your information because we'd love to highlight your video. We need some new videos. So, you know, we're trying to
Charlie P,
try to do
pressure,
some little thing.
no pressure. Pressure. Just saying.
Yeah, just, you know, we need it.
In our lives.
Exactly. Speaking of music,
Yes.
you know, for people who watch the Super Bowl on Sunday, you know, of course, you know who won. Patriots, they won the Super Bowl. Me, I was team food. I'm always team
What?
food. Team food all day.
Team eat all the food.
For food never lets you down.
It doesn't.
Never lets you down.
It's no win or lose if the right person is clicking with food. So,
Let's clap it up for
you
food.
know, R.I.P. to that
okay. but the big winner of the Super Bowl wasn't really the Patriots. The big winner of the Super Bowl was actually Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Katy Perry, she performed on the Super Bowl, but she brought out Lenny Kravitz, and then she brought out Missy Elliott. Now, the thing here that's mind-boggling is that a lot of people younger than us, the next generation, they think that Missy Elliott is a new artist. There have been Facebook posts, tweets, Instagrams, memes saying, "Good job, Katy Perry, for putting this Missy Elliott girl on. This is awesome. She's going to be great." Really? Really? I'm like, but you know what's funny though? Because honestly, let's not front. When we were younger, I'm sure we did the same thing with our parents. There were probably stuff we heard, and we was like, "Oh, this is hot." Baby, this been out, right? You know what I'm saying? So
they remade this song.
Right. That was the thing of us. The thing that remade it. Exactly.
Like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It ain't
Right. So I can't be too hard on the younger generation. It just makes me laugh. I'm just like, oh, really?
But in their defense, they had to be like, if they're, let's say the age range is 18 to 21, they had to be anywhere from 8 to 10 when she stopped making music, because she's been gone for a while.
She's been gone for a while.
She's did a long stint without any music, so I can't understand that. I just feel like some Missy Elliott beat, some things when you start hearing it, it should bring something to let you know, oh, this is a song that's already been out.
But not if you're a young person. Like they used to trap music and they used to like this ratchet music.
You're right.
So I mean, their ears have been clogged. So
she performed songs when Sierra first came out. Sierra's been in the game 12 years now. So
I don't keep track of her. That was shade. That was shade.
I shine light. I love Sierra.
I shine true.
Oh!
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Back to Missy Elliott. The one thing I can say about the halftime show is that I really realized how much I missed her music and how innovative she is and how she just brings this energy to the stage. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take. She don't need 45 dances and all this stuff to bring that energy. She just brings it, and every time she brings it, she gives it her all. And I'm just so happy to see her well, because she was sick.
She was sick, yeah.
And it's just a good look.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katy Perry, for giving us Missy Elliott, because you could have gave us somebody, like you said, with the trap music and coming out, you know, rapping and stuff. Not down it. That's what you guys are listening to right now. Hey, hype it up. We like it. We listen to it in the car sometimes. But just bringing some substance to Super Bowl, I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, I think, like I said, Katy Perry, I'm going to get back to Missy Elliott, but Katy Perry's performance actually wasn't that bad. It was good. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. But it was good. Lenny Kravitz did good. I mean, I wanted him to sing American Woman, though.
Me too.
I'm just not going to front.
He was
I thought he was going to say that. But he sung I Kissed a Girl and I liked it. You know, I like that song, so it's cool.
And he played it on the guitar, though. It sounded really good.
It sounded good. Really rocking. It was good. Like I said, like you said, big shout out to Katy Perry, because she didn't have to do that. She could have just did the whole show herself and kept it moving. But, you know, she definitely brought us Lenny. She brought us Missy. And with Missy, her songs are actually topping iTunes right now.
Sure is.
She hasn't put out new music in years, but her song "Work It," "Get Your Freak On," and "Lose Control."
Yep.
Those are 3 songs that are topping iTunes right now.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you? Missy Elliott need to come back?
Sure do. Give us something. I really was hoping that it was a promotional ploy because she's going to come out with some more music. So I'm really hoping that, you know, mid this year, she's like, yeah, I got an album, I'm working on this, I got new artists. Because she just has the type of substance that you don't find with everybody else. Like her beats, when she, you know, worked with Timbaland and all this stuff, are just so nasty and so rich and so real.
And just speaking for in the female rapper situation, we don't have anybody really except Nicki Minaj. I mean, she's kind of dominating everything, so it would be refreshing to have Missy to come back and kind of just give us a difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like nothing's wrong with Nicki, but I'm just like Missy had something to her that really was like really refreshing, and that's what I miss about Missy Elliott's music. So
and she wasn't afraid to break down the barriers.
You got to say with Missy, and some of her stuff is comical. If you really listen to it, it's comical. It's a storytelling thing. And me being a DJ, I love to go back, do those throwbacks of Missy Elliott. And you have to realize where she actually came from. And at the same time, I mean, she's actually worked with a lot of artists. And I feel like right now she's working behind the scenes right now, get ready to put something out hot. That's what I'm feeling. I'm speculating that. I'm going to say it first, right here.
Yeah.
She's coming out with something. Tamika said, I'm going to say it. It's something for the summer that's going to hit the airways real soon to try to, I guess you can say, make up for that ratchet storytelling.
We just need something. We need that Missy and Timbaland back. We need it.
Especially after that Aaliyah movie.
Yeah, that's
yeah. But the most important thing, like you said, I'm glad she's well, like she's doing better, because she has some health issues. So that's most important. I want to be healthy, but now that she's doing good, she's performing. Definitely, we'll love some Missy Elliott movie.
So good.
She looks good. She definitely looks good.
Yeah, I was happy to see her.
Yeah.
And on to more
music,
rapper
music, yeah. Suge Knight. Well, for those of you who do not know Suge Knight, he was arrested for allegedly attempted murder. But when he pleaded not guilty, he had a panic attack. So, yeah. So that's what happened with that. So, I don't have much to say on this. But I'm just going to say that, well, Suge Knight, I hope you are better. And
court?
I'm just saying, he had the panic attacks are serious, bro.
I hope we get better for court.
Panic attacks are serious.
This is how I feel about it.
What you feel? Because I don't want you to say the wrong thing.
I'm not going to say the wrong thing. I'm not
right.
trying to speculate anything from the past. All I'm saying is that sometimes when you don't do everything right, and you don't live right, you don't do people right in the business, these types of things continue to happen.
Reaping and sowing.
It's just, you sow, and you're going to reap what you sow. And I just feel like, everything that's coming on him, just like everything with Trayvon Martin, everything with, even OJ, like I just feel like the controversy that surrounds them, we're not saying they're guilty or not guilty. What I'm saying is that the controversy that surrounds them and what they're going through in life right now just shows you that you may escape the confines of jail, but you don't escape life.
That's a good point.
Stuff is still going to happen to you. And it's one thing after the other. Someone tried to kill him. People are jumping on him. He got another murder charge against him. It's just like everything wrong and everything you thought you escaped in the 90s is coming back 100-fold. And it's just so crazy to watch it play out again. Like, you thought you got away, but look at this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point you brought about the Trayvon Martin thing, because, like I said, with George Zimmerman, he got off.
But he's constantly in court.
He's constantly in court.
Gun charges.
Constantly in court. Constantly.
Beating up on people, for trying to hurt people. You know, the same thing with OJ. You got away with, the charge. You beat the case, but you still went to jail. You know, what's the other baby name that they tried to say that she murdered her daughter. Even with that, like, I'm not saying that these people did these things. I'm not condemning them, and I'm not saying that they did it. If you beat the case, you beat the case. What I'm saying is that the controversy that surrounds you, you had to have something to do with it, and you may escape one thing, but you don't escape the other. Like, it's just no ways of getting around. And I just think that it's amazing how life works like that. To where, oh yeah, I beat the case, I got this, I still got my money, I still got my life, I'm still walking around, and then you continuously get hit up against the wall and pushed up against the wall.
Yeah.
So I am concerned for his health. I don't want to see anyone die or anything like that, especially not in the courtroom. Like you said, panic attacks are very serious.
Very serious.
So we really do hope that he gets well soon. But
yeah, it's like you said, it's a sowing and reaping thing. You know what I'm saying? If you do dirty, it's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you. So
it really is.
That stuff is real. It's definitely real.
Whatever you do, come out in the wash.
Come on, somebody. All right, moving on. Next subject. TV shows. Of course, we're talking about our TV shows that we love to watch here. Starting off with, of course, Shonda Rhimes, Thursday nights. Yes. She came back last week with The Vengeance, with Grey's, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder. I know you don't watch Grey's.
I do.
You do? Oh, yes. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Grey's is good. It was good.
Yes.
I have to say this. Normally, I'm like, Grey's actually was good last week. I really enjoyed it. It was great. I love where they're going. Actually, I'm actually enjoying this season. I didn't think this season was going to be that good because Christine Yang was gone. I kind of felt like she was original. And I felt she needs to go. That's it. Season 10, we're ending. But season 11 actually turned out to be pretty good. I'm gonna say that I'm not disappointed.
And I love how the focus is now on the new couple and their baby. Everything surrounding them. Like, we're not gonna give it away for you, but I really did like the episode. It was really good. And I love how Grey's Anatomy always start off and always ends with a tragedy. No matter what. In the opening of the season and in the closing of the season, something big gonna happen. A whole lot of people gonna get hurt. So, I loved that. Yeah,
it was a good episode. Scandal was amazing. I want to say this, and I'm not gonna give it away, but I just want to say this. I love that the focus was not on Olivia and the president. I loved it. Boom. I loved it. That was good. And Kerry Washington is a beast. She is amazing. Like I said, I always thought she was a great actress, but just this particular episode, you really got to see her acting chops. It was amazing. Please watch it, because I don't want to give it away, but please watch Scandal. It was good. It was good.
With Scandal, I'm just going to say this. Shonda, I know you don't know me, but I'm going to need to write you off on my health coverage taxes next year, because my heart stopped and started a million times in the 3 hours you gave us last Thursday on ABC, and especially during Scandal. Oh my gosh, it's just, we're not gonna give it away. If you haven't seen it by now,
it was good.
You've had a week. I'm not judging you, because I'm not the one to judge, but you've had a week. But we still gonna give you one more. We're not gonna talk about it, but
it was good. It was good. It was good. And last but not least, How to Get Away with Murder.
How do you?
I don't know, but Viola Davis is teaching us.
She knows.
Right. I will say this, that when it ended, of course, we found out who killed her husband. And, it was shocking. For those, I'm not going to ruin it for those who haven't seen it. But I was concerned. I was like, okay, so where are we going to go with this? Because, the beginning of the season, it was doing the flashbacks of, it was present time, and then when the murder happened, it was going back and forth. And I'm like, now that we figured everything out, so what are we going to do now?
I love this new angle, though.
And it's amazing. I love the direction that it's going. It's just, it's great. It's a good show. Shonda Rhimes is doing it. And not only is she doing it with these 3 shows, she is about to have another show come out in the fall. She already got green light for another show.
But see, I'm scared, because I feel like if she gets green light for another show, she's green lighted for another show. You shared this article with me with her saying that she doesn't see Scandal having the longevity of the other shows. want to see Scandal go. And I'm not ready for Grace to leave now either because I really feel like this season has done a lot for me.
Oh, okay. I think she could do 4 shows. It's possible. Top Grace doing it.
I just don't know. I feel like Shonda
She's
not gonna be able to sleep.
Nope.
I feel like
Is she
Shonda.
sleeping? She ain't sleeping now. She got a baby.
I feel like
mean-
Shonda is my friend, and I feel like just like with you, with your shows and your plays and your TV shows and everything, it's like sleep. We know you're talented.
We sleep.
You got time.
We sleep.
I don't know. I guess it's, it's different when it's your passion. I'm
Right,
sure
but when the ideas hit you, you gotta go with it because you just never know what's gonna happen with it. It's just speaking as a writer creator, it's like one of those things. Yeah, sleep is important, but the idea is like there. And sometimes when you don't get it out, it just stays there, and then you won't be able to go to sleep anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and stay up and write it and get it out.
Well, that I understand.
Yeah.
I just love her creativity. I love her, I don't know, just everything, how she's showcasing different people. You don't see the same people on TV with her, you know.
Her show's about diversity,
yeah.
and that's what I love
and
about
all
it.
the kids from How to Get Away with Murder, I couldn't point them out in a crowd before the show, and now it's just like, oh, this is this and this is that, and I'm trying to follow everything they're doing, so I really love her work.
Yeah, definitely. Another person who's doing it big in the entertainment business, of course, with television shows, Mara Brock Akil. And for those of you who do not know who she is the creator of Girlfriends, The Game, and now Being Mary Jane.
Yes.
And Being Mary Jane premiered this week. It came back for season 2, and it was good. It was good. Now, can I ask you this? Were you sad that Amari wasn't on there? Like I told you he wasn't going to be on there?
No, okay. I thought I was going to be sad. I thought I was going to be missing in action.
You okay?
I'm okay.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but I think it's because she was losing her marbles, and I was just trying to help her find them. So I remember that he wasn't on there this season. But I'm glad that the focus is off of Mistress Married Man. So.
Mm-hmm. But now it looks like it's gonna be on
Baby Mama,
Ex-Girlfriend, and I'm trying to get your man. And so that's shiesty. How do you feel about the ex-girlfriend trying to get with? Like let's just say this is not happening in real life. Let's just say you were pregnant, and your man's ex-girlfriend was always around. How do you feel about that?
First off, I wouldn't have got pregnant.
No. You
4
are
weeks.
You are pregnant.
From dating this guy.
No, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. So let's work on that.
Why I got to be the pregnant one?
Cause you're the only woman here. So you're
Okay.
pregnant.
I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Pregnant Girl very soon because, I mean, Mary Jane is just really out in the open. She ain't even trying to hide how she feels. So
She's going around asking everybody.
She's asking everybody. You know, we're not gonna give it away. Once again, we're not judging you, but you should be watching these shows. I just really feel like it's gonna be a confrontation very soon, but. Yeah, I would be more concerned with the guy. Like, do you really need to be back with her? Like, I know this was quick and I know this happened very fast, but do you need some time? Figure this out? Like, is this an Usher type of you make me wanna situation? Because y'all can get back together.
That's what it's looking like.
That's what it's looking
That's
like.
definitely what it's looking like. It's looking like David is like, I don't know.
Right.
You know, he was iffy in the first season anyway, so I mean, it's no different really.
Right.
But what I do love about these shows is just always progressively moving, and it keeps you interested and it keeps you glued to the screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's wonderful. I think it's Gabrielle Union. She's a beast. I love her. She's beautiful. She was showing a lot though on that episode. It was a lot going on. I was like, wow, really? BET at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, it's like late night now on BET.
Okay, that's what we doing.
That show is carrying BET.
You think so?
What else you watch on BET?
I still watch the game. I know.
Did you watch it this week?
All right. I did it. No. Don't do that because for those of you who know, I work at night. I work at night, and I haven't seen it yet. It's still on my DVR. I haven't watched it yet.
But here's the thing. It was on my television, but I was disconnected from it. So I need to go back and watch it. I really do like the game, but I don't know where the disconnection is coming. I think it's because on Wednesday, of course, you guys know
Empire.
So right after something so
I did watch that. I did watch Empire.
Oh, so you had time for Empire.
Oh,
you work at night.
I did. I watched Empire, and ain't no shade, it's truth. I watched Empire and I watched Nashville. I sure did. I stayed up and watched both of them.
But it's hard for me to go, you know, like with Shonda Rhimes on Thursday, everything is boom, 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 boom. It's just really hard for me right now to go from Empire, which is so strong and so rich, and go to the game. It's not that I don't like the game. It's not that the writing is not well. It's not the acting is not well. It's just I need to find a connection again.
Yeah, I think it's obvious that the show is kind of coming to a close.
Yeah.
So I think that's just what it is.
Yeah, and I think they're just trying to end it out gracefully.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, we definitely understand. But I mean, but the big shout out. I mean, look, the game. You like it or love it, hate it, whatever. You cannot knock the show because the show ended after 3 seasons on the CW. The fans bought it back, and now they're on season 8.
And no one else can say that they've done that with a television show to where the fans demanded and they responded. So that is very
that's record breaking. You know
that
what I'm
really
saying?
is.
That's huge. So that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you may not still watch the game, but you can't not give credit. You can't knock it. Can't give credit where credit's due. Got to give them credit for what they've done and the strides that they've made.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a big stride. So definitely.
Now you guys are talking about y'all shows. Now I'm gonna give my show a prop. 2 shows actually that I actually watched, and that's Empire and The Walking Dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's Walking Dead.
I thought The Walking Dead was over.
No, it's not.
Walking Dead comes back this Sunday, so make sure you watch it. I am ready.
Clearly, Terrence made him what's it called? What you call the thing? A zombie. He made himself a zombie one time on Facebook. I was like, what the world?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That thing was scary. I was like, what?
I couldn't get jiggy with that.
I love me some.
No, friend did.
I love myself, some Walking Dead. It's good.
And it's
drama.
good.
That's awesome.
I know a lot of people that's into it.
I do too. My best friend's in The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
He
and
loves
it's
it.
another one, Sons of Anarchy. I haven't been able to watch it yet, but a lot of people say it's a really good show. We're
not getting it. You like what you like. Again, no opinion bullets here. No opinion bullets here. But Terrence, we did talk about Empire. You just missed that whole conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was saying that was one of them.
Oh, okay.
And then I was leading up to The Walking Dead.
Maybe you was watching Walking Dead.
Tried it. Meanwhile, speaking of shows, I have a little surprise for you. That's right, Karma, the web series, is coming back for season 2 on February 27th. But here's a surprise. I have a brand new trailer for you, and here it is.
I am in the middle of something right now.
Derek's back.
What?
New friends. New foes. Same drama.
Hi, Marcus.
What do you want?
Better not take your lying ass back.
Karma.
Well, Karma, I have good news for you.
Yep, that was the Karma trailer season 2. We are returning Friday, February 27th on YouTube.com/Karma the web series. So definitely check it out. It'll be up at midnight after Shonda Rhimes Thursdays. So right after you watch How to Get Away with Murder, you got like an hour break, and then at 12, boom, Karma season 2 will be right there. Not the whole season 2 though, just like the first episode. So check it out. You mad or not? She's been grunting over here.
I got bullied earlier because I felt a certain type of way. Because I feel like, if you were Shonda Rhimes' best friend or you was Oprah's best friend, you would want to know some inside stuff. I'm not going to tell it. I'm not going to ruin it for everybody. It's just I've been waiting months and months. And Karlton know it. And he won't even let me see a little bit of snippet. He won't even give me an inside scoop on. I just feel like I'm close enough for the inside scoop.
But I'm telling you, you're going to be glad I didn't.
That's rude, though.
I'm just going to be so glad I didn't.
I would be surprised when I watch it again. I didn't know she had a blue shirt. Like, I would be surprised about something. Oh, her hair. I don't know. But, it really is a really good series, and it's very addictive. And I'm so proud of Karlton and the crew, for putting this together, because you can just see how much talent they have when you know them outside of the show. And then you see them on the show and you just see how they act and how they perform. And so I'm really, really excited. I can't wait.
Thank you. I'm excited too. We're going to have the cast of Karma here on Karlton Says Live, of course. Not next week, but we'll have them like probably the week after next, so we can talk to them and kind of.
So the day it airs.
Yeah.
The midnight kind of day.
Something like that. We'll,
Okay.
we'll figure it out. I'm gonna let Tamika interview them because I know she has a lot of questions or whatever.
I'm not gonna get no answers. I don't know why. He got a clause with them. They got a. They can't say nothing. So.
Womp womp womp. And with that, we're done. Thank y'all so much for joining us here on Karlton Says Live. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Tell somebody if you know somebody. Let them know what we do because we need the viewers.
That's right here.
Yep. That's right.
Karlton Says Live.
Yes, yes. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all be blessed, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.